Hello, everyone. Hope you had a great weekend. I sure did. I had some, it's been in my mind to run a video tutorial which I believe will help people instead of me posting just writing and typing it out. So I just figured out that I should just start something today and hopefully it should get better next time because this is the first time I think I've been doing this. Maybe I've done that before, maybe about a year ago. But starting with this, I'm having Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2015 before me because I really want people to have the idea of how simple editing can be. I must tell you this truth that editing film or music video or adverts, PSA, or anything that you may want to edit requires lots of experience. So, what I'm gonna do for you, for us today, what I want us to get today is just 5 minutes, like 5 minutes introduction to editing. And the software we'll be using for that is this Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2050. This is the latest version that they have. And I believe that if you have the idea of this, it just can be applied on some other editing softwares, which I believe and I'm hoping that we may have time to go into all of them, to be touching them like that. So if you are an aspiring editor, if you've never been an editor before, but you are intending to be one, whether you want to just be able to edit small clips for your daughter at home, maybe your daughter's birthday, or some clips, some short plays that you shoot with your phone, how you can go about it, it's a little simple. So let's get on with it. Now I have before me I have a project open here. This is what you see on the screen when you open up Adobe Premiere Pro CC 2015. And 2014 is also like this. But if you have no idea on how to get started with it and your system is connected to the internet, you can go to Getting Started, Tip and Techniques, New Features, and things like that. But if you do not have access to internet, then you can simply do this. You go to, if you want to open a new project, you go to Project. I won't really dig too deep today so that it won't be too much for you to get. So it's just going to be little like that in order for us to get the in-depth knowledge we're supposed to get. Okay, at this upper side, you put your the name of the project. Let's call this Daddy Mike. I love that great man of God. That's why I just decided to use this name. So I have an external hard drive connected, so I can easily go here into the external hard drive and give it a name. Give it a name. You create a folder. It's best for you to create a folder for your project. It's always best for you to manage your data well so that you won't have to be looking for one thing or the other later. So let's get on with it. You can name your folder the same name you give to your project, so that you don't have to confuse yourself. Data management is very important in post-production. So you select the folder, then don't mind yourself and don't bother yourself with all this. Don't bother yourself with all this. So just click OK. Now it depends on the speed of your system. This system using is Core i7 system, 16 gig RAM, 2 gig speed of graphic card, and the processor runs with 2.6 gigabytes. So it's already open. And like I said last week, if you load your C drive with too much files, if it is too heavy, if you do not have enough space on your C drive, it will slow down your system speed. And that's just it. That's just it. So here we have the Mic project opened, and this is the source window. This is the program window, and this is the timeline. We call this timeline because it's where you follow through, as in you can do all your arrangements, and this is where you do most of what you do. And because you follow the time on it to do whatever you're doing, that's what I think makes them call this timeline. So, and this is the project panel. This is where you link to the media browser, where you can bring in some videos. You can check in some videos here, and that's that. Then the library, if you're connected to the internet, if you're an iCloud client, you have access to a lot of files in there. Then here you get the information on any clip that you have clicked. Then this is where you have all your effects they can use. Now we have the presets here. We have the presets, we have the bevel edges and all this that is listed, because I don't want to bore you with all this since you can see it yourself. So I don't want to bore you with all that. So we have the audio effects. We have audio transition, and I'm going to be telling you some things about some transition later, but not in this video. This is just the introductory aspect of it. So we have the video effects as well. We have video transition, and we have the Lumetri presets, and this is where you find some presets for film looks. You know, you have all this. These are presets that you can use. If you're not really knowledgeable about it, you can use this to destroy someone's film, because you may just apply one color like that, and it may spoil the show for you. So if you are not really good at it, don't give any color to any job. Just do your editing and give it over to the owner. So if the owner then needs any color job on it, let the owner look for a colorist. But if you are good at it, there's no big deal to it. If anyone knows it and you are interested in it, you can know it. It's as simple as that. And the source monitor, that's where whatever video you import into this place, that's where you play it. Immediately you double click it, it will come into this place, and from there you can start doing your cutting. And I don't know where to stop today, because I don't want to be taking it too fast, so that I don't have to load long video into the net, because this is Monday night here, and I'm sure we're already in Tuesday in Nigeria right now. So these are the menu. As it is with most softwares, you have the menu up here like this. You can go through all of them one after the other, and most of them are simple for you to understand. Just read the name, then you can understand what they do. So I don't think you really need much more tutorial on that. So, and this is Adobe Premiere Pro help. You can go there if you need any help as regards how to go about anything. You can start off from there. Okay. And now, based on what I said about data management and organizing your project well, I'll say you go here to the new bin. New bin also means new folder. So create a folder for your rushes. and rename these footages. That's that. Then you stop that like that. As you clicked it like that, it's already created. Then you go to this place again, and you put music folder. If you're going to have graphics on your project, create folder for it, call it graphics. So what else? That's that for now. Whatever you need, just create folder for it. It's as simple as that. So as I double click this folder, it opened up for me. Now I can import in some videos into it. So let's assume I want to work on this. Is I have some files of a movie I edit. I'm still editing it. I just finished it anyway for a client. It was shot on DSLR. So let's just pick some clips, maybe a few clips like that we can use just for this purpose. Yeah, so they're now being imported. Then you see, because of the speed of the system, it was able to just do it. The multi-complexing that it usually do, as in getting the whole files together, taking it into the project. They do that a lot, all of them, or most of these softwares. Whatever you import, they will do one thing or the other to it to make it work with their own software well, the way it should. So I have this folder now. So if I close this down, then I have, it shows here that we have 8 items. 8 items inside this folder. So if I double click it again, the folder comes up. Now I can then pick it. You go to this edge here, then you plant it into this place. With that, you have to be going down, up and down, up and down, up and down. So anything you want to play, anything you want to work on, you can just simply double click and it will open up in the source monitor. Then you can be able to play back. But there's something I usually do for whatever job I want to work on. I will go to the footage which I intend to start with, and double click it. It will come here on the source monitor. Then I'll put my in. Then I go here, I put my out. In and out, you use high and O for that, whether on Mac or on a PC. Then I go here back to this bin. Then I right click on the file. Then I scroll down here to new sequence from clip. That is, I want a new sequence to be created automatically for me by this software, instead of me making a mistake, creating a timeline that is not going to correspond with the files that I have. So now new sequence from clip opens up. It has just opened a timeline for me, and you then go here, rename the timeline, whatever you're working on, whether it's scene, whether let's say scene me. So yeah, now we have scene me here. Then you can start your editing. So the sequence and your timeline is well set, ready to go. This is where we're going to end it today, so you can explore more. Now, for you to see the file I'm working on, for you to check your sequence setting, you can come to the sequence here, click sequence setting. Then you see that you're working on 29.97 frames per second, 1920 by 1080 raster, and we have How does it? And we also have this wrong information editing mode. Ari Cinema, that's a lie. This job was shot on Nikon. I wasn't the one that shot this anyway, but I'm the one editing it right here now. So thank you very much. We continue from here next time. I know this video may not be that fantastic because I'm tired. And I'm gonna do that. I believe it should be better next time. So I'm sorry for whatever error or whatever it is. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. See you next week, Monday. Bye bye.